Welcome to the Predictable Revenue Podcast, where sales leaders teach you what's working for them so you can build it yourself.
First customer to land was a learning center in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I met them at the conference and we had a conversation, and then we followed up afterwards and I demoed for a bunch of different people at that particular learning center. And I was unprepared for how fast that sale happened. It was
Fantastic.
yeah. And it was, I really like this. Can you hang on? I'm going to get my program director. And then I spoke to the program director. Can you hang on? We want to talk to, we want to bring the curriculum person here. And this was all in the same call, which this never happens. And it was, okay, we really like this. So can you send me, quote, invoice, contract? And I was like, okay. I was totally unprepared for that. And then I did. And yeah, and they've been customers. We did site visits, and yeah, it's been really great.
That's awesome. And so your first customers came from that conference. What about your next customers? Where did it start to get repeatable?
They recommended, for instance, from that conference that we went to where was it, in New Orleans? But then we went to North Carolina, where the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, I met a whole bunch of people there, and it's been growing from that. And so it's usually referrals. And I cannot underscore this enough, that in this landscape of like a million products that you can use, that a recommendation or a personal recommendation is really everything. And so you really have to spend a lot of meaningful time with your customers. I mean, I think every good business person knows that, but I do it genuinely because A, I enjoy doing it. B, I want to be able to deliver on our promises. And as an educator, I really care about the kids. So it's really important for me to make sure that we're doing a really great job and having a really great relationship with our customers.
That's incredible. I don't think it's obvious when you say it, but it's not necessarily apparent when you're in the moment. And because I did the exact opposite. I was optimizing for an external goal, which was I wanted to see us get to 0 to 1 million as fast as possible. And we got there, but this is one of those, the goal was not, it was getting to the goal was not what I thought it was going to be. And I ended up going too fast to try and get to $1 million in ARR. And we ended up not spending enough time with our customers, not listening to them enough, not delivering on the promise. And we got up to $1 million very quickly, but you'll never guess what happened. We rolled, it looked like a bell curve, our revenue did. It wasn't quite that bad, but it certainly wasn't the growth that you would expect from zero to $1 million in ARR in 3 months. So it's obvious in hindsight, but not evident when you're in the moment.